In this video, we're going to talk about the Flow Drifter, a hybrid cambered all-mountain freestyle twin, a board that you can charge with and still hit the park, still rip a groomer. It's got a little bit of pop underfoot from the cambered zones, but it's got more play between the feet due to the rocker. This board features Flow's IROC camber profile, not to be confused with an 87 IROC like that over there, because no. Basically, what is IROC? It's a convex base with reverse camber between the feet, camber underfoot, and flat out in the tip and the tail. It's a hybrid camber profile that allows you to independently load up each camber zone while still being very playful between the feet and out at the tip and the tail. The Drifter is one of those boards with that all-mountain flex to it that's not really freestyle and it's not really freeride. It's kind of in the middle to it. You know, you're going to get a little play in the tips and then it's just stiffer through the center with a little bit of torsional give. It's a very damp board and you're going to notice right away that it absorbs chatter. It doesn't get bucked around. It's not lively though. It's just damp. This isn't the snappiest deck out there. It's one of those boards that when you load up and engage it, it's gonna pop and it's gonna get the job done, but it's nothing to write home about. It's just not a great snapping deck, to be honest. This is one of those boards that when you load it up and you pop, you're good. That's it. You don't write home about it. It happened. If you're buttering this board in fresh snow, it's gonna be easy. It's just the way it's designed. It's gonna go right in and engage. If you're doing it on firm snow, you're gonna fucking work for it. This is one of those boards that's gonna fight you on it. It's just how it is. There really isn't much of a sweet spot to it, and when you do find what little there is, it's not something you engage aggressively. It's there, does its thing, and you're just sort of like, meh, next. The one redeeming quality of this board is how it carves. This is where it's dialed. You can lay a trench with it, you can really get on the back foot and drive the board through the arc of the turn, never really having to worry about it. It sets up easily, it snaps out of turns, you can rail a carve with it. If you want a Euro carve, you're going to be aggressively flexing the board, but it'll still do it. It's not going to wash out, it's going to plow through anything in its path because it's very damp, it's not lively. I'd sum this board up best by saying it's for the true all-mountain rider that doesn't know if he's freestyle or freeride, someone that's just going to charge around and have one board. Someone that wants a really damp ride that might have leg injuries or knee injuries that don't need that fatigue and that chatter in there. Personally, it's a snowboard. It gets shit done. It's nothing really to write home about. It's not the best thing out there. It's not the worst thing out there. It's just a fucking snowboard. Here's some boards that stack up to the Flow Drifter. The Rosnell Angus. The K2 Turbo Dream, the Arbor Element, the Ride Berserker, the Endeavor Board of Directors, or BOD. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.